TikTok video of all this right now.
What's going on, guys? I know it's been a while and I know it's not exactly alive, but we wanted to get this back rolling again now that we got my man Jeremy right here.
Yes, sir.
Alright, behind the camera where Ashley used to be. Ashley, we all love you, we miss you. Been a couple new clutches come in. Alright, one of them was like born back in May, but it came into us late. Beautiful clutch though. And then we had a brand new clutch that just pipped in October, coming from Papa Munson, right? So I'm gonna show you some really cool stuff that came in late this year, some opportunities to get into some really cool projects, and just see some beautiful snakes, right? So from Clutch 41, most everybody knows the White Diamond line. These actually came off a White Diamond line female, and so made some beautiful, beautiful snows. So I'm gonna show you a couple snows. 3 different variants that came in that clutch, and then just one of the anneries that we got left. But this first guy, so this guy is a purple snow Motley Tiger.
Let's take a look at that.
And man, like, you could not ask for nicer colors. That Motley pattern has just completely just highwayed that back. It looks like a daggum road going down his back, and it is so cool. I love it when we get the Motley because you get that bone white head. Every one of these I've ever seen as they grow, that head just gets more and more white. Well, that really cool dark line right there just continues to define out and get more dark. So that contrast, that color change they go through. So this was the absolute premier breeding, and just that White Diamond line is just really shining through, and how pristine and tight that pattern is and how clean it is. So really, really happy with this. This guy is extremely awesome and will make a fantastic breeder for someone that wants to do that, or just an absolutely stunning pet. I mean, if you had that in your living room, even the people that don't like snakes, they can't help but love this. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's too pretty. It's a living piece of art.
I love that head, that bone white head.
Oh yeah, right?
That's gorgeous.
So this male is one, but... And then I want to show you guys. Come on, bud. There we go. His brother here is just the snow. So there's, snow Motley Tiger. So obviously there's Motley, there's Tiger. But then just that classic snow, that classic reticulated pattern is where you really see that shine. Just that classic reticulated pattern coming through. But then all those yellows and muted colors, those deep and muted purples. It just looks really phenomenal. And so, classic to that White Diamond line is just that really cool openness in the pattern, open saddles. So he also will bone out in that white head. I'm telling you, as they age, that just gets more and more pronounced. So you see how high those creams come into the sides and the saddles where the silvers would normally be. And then just the nice fade in. It's almost like the way that Sunfire causes it to fade in. It just fades in so nice from that cream into that yellow. So that's your classic snow there, right? So not to be outdone, we got some females to show you guys too from the clutch. So here is the Tiger version. And much different than the Motley is you keep a lot more of that pattern. It is that middle version between the Motley Tiger, but you still get all these cool rosettes. It looks literally, I love this, it looks like little UFOs where it's like beaming stuff up, beaming up cattle, right? Out of the Midwest. It just looks like beams going down his side. I think it's really cool. It just looks like straight UFOs, but you still get that just huge, wide open freaking saddle. I mean, it's just literally from I don't think it closes. Oh, no, it does right there. I really didn't think it closed from head to tail, but it does right there. So, but if you want that middle ground, I mean, it's an absolute middle ground between the wild, reticulated pattern, and then, the Motley Tiger combo that really cleans it all up. You still get these really cool mushrooms or side UFOs that are beaming them up. Like, this is like look at that one. That one right there is like the perfect one. It's like beaming up.
Yeah.
So.
Is that the thing that Garrett calls the Burger King crown?
Everybody's just got a different name for it,
It's nice is what it is.
I just think it's cool looking. So she's a real sweetheart. And then, so 3 of those have been snows, but let's take it down a little notch here, some darkness,
Yes,
that
sir.
classic, and let's show you the Anery girl that came out of this clutch. I mean, this is one of the nicest Anerys I've seen this year. So just that super, super classic look, but without all that red pigment. I mean, she is just literally like highlighter green, you know, all the way around. And even in this poor lighting in here, you can still see that iridescence that's just coming off of her. So absolutely gorgeous, very sweet demeanor. So, and I mean, you just can't beat it, man. Like, I love it. Super, super silver. It's all together. So these are, you know, I mean, she's absolutely stunning, right? You can't beat it. So this was the Anery that came out, and I love her. I really do. I think something that's really unique with her, though, is the way that her blushing works inside of her saddles. Normally, it's like what the inside is a little bit lighter, and then the darker ring around the outside to the black. But she's literally the complete opposite. It is dark inside, and then the outer, the single scales right by the black are light the whole way down. So it's really unique. It's not something I've ever seen in any other Anery. So I think she's phenomenal. Would love to see this girl grow because her iridescence is just crazy. So that was that's clutch 41. So like I said, hatched in May, but made it to us late. So you guys hadn't seen that one. These are the ones that just literally hatched the 4th of October. And I'm really blown away with this clutch, I gotta admit. So it's all wild types and golden childs, that's it. But these are some of the coolest of each that I've seen by far. So for a single gene, you know, there were some super, super dark golden childs. Then there were just some of these that are just super cool with this pattern. The really neat part with it is that, like, these are off of a 50% Jamp mom. And so they to a pure TK male, so they're 50% Kalatoa, 25% Jamp. And these golden childs, though, I mean, there was so much variety, and the female I'm going to show you is very different. But like this guy, he's literally the cleanest I've ever seen. He's got his top pattern, but not a single rosette down his side. He fades just so nicely. There's just this slight transition you catch off of him, of it kind of going darker down into those belly scales and lightening up. But it's just it's like gunmetal. I mean, this is looking like a gunship out of World War II, you know? And he's just got that nice, bold single stripe on his head, you know? And then he's got these cool little, like, they're hardly visible. I don't know if you can really even see them, but literally around, like, each point on each side, he's just kind of got these little Monroes. You know, they're just blushings, though. They're not like full-on hard dots. It's almost like a little bit of rouge right there on the top of his head gives him this little bit of shading. So he's really unique. He looked really cool. I thought you guys would enjoy him. And he's just got these cool copper eyes with the really dark circles around him. So I thought he was unique. He's really cool. And he's spicy. What's up, buddy? You gonna give us a kiss? All right, we'll let you back in. We'll let you calm down. We're gonna get your brother out anyway.
Man, but you're saying that's smooth. That coloring.
That is smooth, right? I mean, it's just, he was unique from, you know, he's one of the more unique. I mean, each one of them honestly is unique in that clutch, but like, he was just really cool. All right, so then let's talk about the wild types. Y'all have heard me geek out a little bit throughout the year. Always been about head OGSs to make the coolest wild types, and then I seen Chris McVickers het titaniums, and I was blown away. But a lot of that has to do with hets, right? There's no hets here, right? In these, there's no hets. It's literally what you see is what you get. They're single gene, and these are the type of wild types that we produced. Well, not we, that Papa Munson, Don Munson produced out of this. But look at this as a single. Easy, Bubba. As a single, this is just a wild type. Like, look how crazy that iridescence is, right? That nice coloring. I mean, those side spheres are just straight silver right there. And it's just a super inky, chocolatey black and browns. I mean, they're just phenomenal. And then like the cool, like one of the coolest things I found with this guy that was really unique was if he'll cooperate. Ow! Give me he gave me the bite. Gave me another bite. But anyway, this rosette right here, like see how it bends down into the saddle? How cool is that, right? If you guys are catching it. So he's like not feeling it, but I don't care. Anything this pretty's allowed to bite me, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, look at that. I mean, it's just phenomenal as a wild type. So we'll show you, I got another golden child to show you guys, a female. Looks a little different, and then the female wild type also has some just variety to it. So this little girl here, like I said, like that last dude, super smooth. This is completely different, and I hope the camera can pick up on. It's almost like tiger striped.
Yeah.
It is insane. I've never actually seen a golden child that looks like this, where it's just like this darkness is coming up out of the belly. It almost is like the silhouette of like mountains, you know? And then how bold her head stamp is. It's just huge.
Oh,
it's bold. It's crazy, but like it's literally like either it's like silhouettes, it's like ghosts coming out of the forest. I don't know. I mean, it's just
coming out of the forest.
Right? Like it just has that eeriness to it, and I'm just like, as an adult, I could not wait. I've contemplated if I don't need it, but I contemplated it. I'm not gonna lie, because I just think she's so cool. So you see it on the other side.
Yeah, let me get a look at that.
And it's just like you got these rosettes in between that just, I mean, it's almost like literally seeing a painting of just something crazy going down the side and letting your imagination just run with it. But it literally happens all the way up to her neck. You can see like that darkness all the way up the neck, all the way down the tail. Mm-hmm. She's super crazy, unique. I love it. So, super cool. I would probably say the most unique GC that was in that clutch for sure. And then lastly, guys, is this wild type female here. So look how dark. This is just super jampy. You know, like I said, it's pure Kalatoa to a 50% jamp male, or mom, sorry. But she just looks super jampy, super big blacks. And it's nice, like the rosettes aren't white, they're kind of this creamy color, creamy tan color. And she got that kind of short snout too, a little bit out of, you know, so some very distinct features happening with each snake in this clutch. And I think it's just really cool because it came and you got no heads, nothing else is influencing it. It is literally just them standing on their own to make some of the coolest wild types I've seen this year for sure. So
beautiful. Some good animals, yeah.
Thanks. We try around here. And so, you know, one of the other things that's happened since we've talked to you guys last is we've hired on a couple new people, right? So each time we're gonna go around, we're gonna say hi, right? Yeah. So the first person I'm gonna introduce you guys to is Jake. All right, Jake is our new person right here that is learning like, how to feed, how to clean and take care of the entire collection, and ultimately, just work at where like he's stepping up and up and up into that position. He's got a lot of great experience. He also, you've got bearded dragons and geckos and ball pythons. You got retics at home.
A little bit of everything right there.
You got quite a bit going on, right? So, if any of you guys that are local have probably seen him at shows too, because he's got his own business, which is
Wings
Reptiles, right? So free shout out on that one, right? Go check it out. But so this is Jake. All right, Jake, really quick, 3 questions, man. What's your favorite food?
Philly cheesesteaks.
Philly cheesesteaks. All right. How many kids you got?
3.
All right.
Yes.
What's your favorite reptile?
Ooh.
Bearded dragon.
Bearded dragons. Cool.
Retics
All right. Retics are second. Hey, everybody's gonna have a favorite. I get it. All right, man. So I only got one last question for you. All right. So what happens when a snowman has a temper tantrum? It's a meltdown.
It's a meltdown.
All right, guys. Merry Christmas. It's been great seeing you. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye.